last video of the day, to all of the parents, whether you got 1, 2, 5 kids, whether you have full custody, partial, everything that you're doing every single day, you got to think about, how does it benefit my baby? Some of us have kids and we're still selfish. It's about us, our come up, our hustle, the circles we moving in, our friends, our family, the clubs, the turn up, as if the kids were born and they really don't exist. I will never be in any environment around anybody or anything that I know doesn't benefit my daughter. That's it. I love you, Shay.
Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Jason, coming back with another one, man. And y'all already know I'm coming live from the Rose Garden, man, with a very simple message. And that's to get your mind right, man. I want to tell y'all to get y'all mind right, man, and focus on these kids, man. Like Tyrese said in that clip, man, if it can't benefit his daughter, then guess what? He not there. He not doing it. You know what I mean? He not gonna hang around certain people. He not gonna be in certain places. He not gonna do certain things if it don't benefit his daughter. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it ain't about us no more, right? That's why I say you gotta get your mind right. And I say that because we got our mind on so many other things. Like some of the things Tyrese was naming. You know what I mean? Like being in the in crowd. You know what I mean? Hanging around certain people, being in certain circles. You know, going to the club, turning up, all that bullshit, man. Listen, you're not thinking about your kids while you do all of that. You're not thinking about your kids while you doing all of that. So you got to get your mind right and focus on what's important. You know, a lot of us gonna veer off track, but it's important for us to get back aligned with what matters, and that's our kids, man. That's ourselves, our life. You know what I mean? Trying to better ourselves for our kids. You know what I'm saying? That's why I push self-love, because if you don't love yourself, how you gonna love your kids? You know what I mean? So that's what I mean, get your mind right. Too many motherfucking distractions out here, bruh. Too many distractions out here, bruh. For real. You know? We got dudes still chasing these women. You know, we got mugs that with all this escapism. They still want to turn up. They still want to be, you know, fucking around with all of the other shit that don't do nothing for them. You know? Too many to name. Y'all already know what motherfuckers doing out here. Motherfuckers got the lean. They got you know what I mean? They popping pills. They doing all this extra shit. Like, yo, and at the end of the day, it's like, how could you do all of these things and not think about your kids while you do them? You know, I've also been addicted to things, you know what I'm saying? And I owned up to it, you know, and I took action. And it's not easy. It ain't easy. But I had to start considering my daughter, you know? I had to think like, yo, like Tyrese said, how is this gonna benefit my daughter? How is this benefiting me doing this? Drugs and alcohol, how is it benefiting me? It wasn't. It wasn't. So I had to come to that realization that I can't continue doing this. So with that being said, I had to get my mind right. And you got to get your mind right too. Because chasing these women, chasing these bras, you know, walking around doing everything to attract them, while you got other kids roaming around every which way and baby mamas and all that shit. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. How is this still your focal point? How is you still doing this? And guess what? For real, when you do shit like that, when you got seeds running around that you're not taking care of, right? You start opening dark portals in your life. You start feeling a certain type of guilt that's going to drag you into a deeper, darker hole, because you're not being what God sent you here to be. You're not being a king. You're not being a father. You're not being You're not being responsible. So guess what? You get punished for shit like that. That karma come back tenfold. I told y'all how this universe works. I told you how this universe works. So when you being selfish, when you out here selfish, thinking about yourself, thinking about your own pleasure in doing drugs, thinking about your own pleasure by chasing women and sleeping with different women, guess what? That karma comes back tenfold. You know what I mean? When you not considering your kids who didn't ask to be here. You brought them here. You brought them here through your own lust. You know, through your own desires, even whether you wanted to have them or not. I ain't trying to hear it, bruh. You brought them here. So how could you just still be selfish and consider yourself and not consider them? That's your seed. That's a part of you. That's a part of you. So what you think, how you think that karma gonna look, bruh? How you think God is gonna handle you? Ask yourself that. Because a lot of y'all is going through a lot of shit, right? Y'all can't figure out why. Y'all don't understand why. But at the same time, right? You got shorties out here suffering. No father, the mom struggling. You know what I'm saying? In a lot of cases, she selfish. She want to still turn up. She trying to attract different men in her life, got niggas in and out her dough. How do you think that you will be handled, bruh? Knowing that you got seeds out here that you not taking care of and you still being selfish. You wondering why things not going right in your life. You wonder why you got shit stacked up on you. You got addictions eating away at you. You can't keep a steady job. You know what I mean? You having health issues. You know what I mean? You still out here spreading seed all over the place. So you have a vitamin deficiency. You know, your vision all messed up. You wondering like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Your bones can't even get the proper, you know what I mean? The proper vitamins to even stay strong. You waking up, right? And every bone cracking. Because the lack of vitamins that you have, because you spilling it out everywhere. And those vitamins is in your sperm. You wondering why you can't manifest a damn thing. You can't do nothing. Your car's breaking down. You know what I mean? These ain't little lessons that God's giving you. These are signs. These are signs that you need to change. And we all get these signs. In one way or another, we all gonna have these signs, and either we gonna see it and respond to it and try to better and fix these things, or guess what? These signs gonna keep coming. And guess what? When these signs keep coming, they gonna be even more. They just gonna keep elevating, bruh. They gonna get worse. These signs, and they don't come just little by little either. The more you don't respond to it, the more you refuse to change, guess what? They just grow and get bigger and bigger. Until you just finally hit rock bottom. That's why they call it rock bottom, because it's very hard down there. That's when you hit that concrete. You hit that concrete. You hit that shit and you like, what the fuck? Because you don't even know what you deserve. What did you do to deserve to hit something that hard, to fall that hard and so fast? But you're not looking deep. You're not looking deep into yourself. You're not looking deep into your situation. You're not looking deep into the things that you've done, the path of destruction that you left behind. You're not fixing any of it. You're not picking any of those things up. You're not trying to fix any of those situations. You're not trying to repair any of those bridges. But you wondering why shit ain't right. You wondering why shit ain't right. Why you can't do nothing. You can't accomplish anything. You can't make no money. You can't stack no change for nothing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Your priorities is all fucked up. You don't know why. You don't know why? Because you set those priorities there. They been fucked up, bruh. Let me get that out of the way. Your priorities been fucked up. Now, yeah, when you young, your priorities, it's natural for your priorities to be fucked up. But when you start getting up there and your priorities still fucked up, guess what? It's time to pay the piper. And that's what y'all gotta understand. It's time to pay the piper. Playtime is over. How many times do I gotta say this shit to y'all? Y'all still out here playing. Y'all still think it's fun and games. Y'all think every day that you need to be high, as if you just accomplished every goal in your life. That's where I fucked up at, because every day, right? I was addicted. So I drank every day. And on the weekends, I did drugs. But I drank every day. So this is what I want you to ask yourself, right? What are you celebrating? What are you celebrating? Because I had to ask myself that. What the fuck am I? You see how people toast in bars. People drink on the weekends because they happy to make it through a work week. They just want to unwind. You drinking every day, bruh. You smoking every day, bruh. You popping pills every day, bruh. What are you celebrating? What did you accomplish in your life to where you feel that you need to party and be high all the time? Ask yourself that. Ask yourself that. Ask yourself what you've been doing. What have you done? What have you accomplished in life to where you feel the need that you need to party and drink and smoke and pop pills, sip syrup, do all of this shit on a daily basis? What have you done? Look around. I want you to look around. Look around. Look at your crib, if you got one. Look at your car, if you got one. You know what I mean? Look at that. Look at your kids. Look at your kids. Number one, look at your kids, bruh. What have you done for them to where you feel that you deserve to party and get fucked up every day? To where you gotta spark up a blunt every fucking hour? What have you done? What have you done? Because that's what you have to ask yourself. Because really, in all actuality, you haven't done nothing. You haven't done you haven't done anything. So that's why I say, man, again, you have to get your mind right out here. Get your mind right so you can prioritize and put the things that's important first. You know, a lot of y'all ain't even, y'all, like, it's like, yo, like, it's one thing to love yourself and try to better yourself and become the best version of yourself. You know what I mean? But y'all just out here being plain selfish. You ain't doing none of that. You not doing none of that. Motherfucker gonna probably say, I am doing for myself. That's why I deserve to smoke. That's why I deserve to drink. You don't deserve to do any of that. And that's not doing anything but harming your insides and fucking your mind up. And that's the problem. You think you deserve everything. You do one little thing and you think you deserve everything. And you're not even serving the Most High, but you deserve everything. You're not even putting the Most High first, but you deserve everything. Okay. I hope that we gonna see how that work out for you. We're gonna see how that work out for you, because guess what? Guess what? It ain't gonna be what you think. Like my boy Leo say, it ain't gonna be what you think. So I suggest y'all start getting y'all shit together now, bruh. Playtime is over. I don't know how many times I'm gonna have to say that shit, but playtime is done. You either gonna roll with the Most High or get ran over. You either gonna make some changes or stay at the bottom. That rock bottom. You start making changes now, or you gonna stay at that rock bottom. And guess what? A lot of y'all ain't strong enough to get back up after you hit it. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. A lot of y'all ain't strong enough to get back up after you hit that rock bottom. I'm just being honest with you. A lot of y'all ain't been through nothing. A lot of y'all ain't been through shit. A lot of y'all don't know what adversity is. A lot of y'all don't know what perseverance is. But y'all want to act like y'all the biggest, baddest, strongest motherfuckers out here. And guess what? It's one thing to have an opponent. You want to walk around, be tough. You know, you tough to the next person that look just like you. You tough to the people that look just like you. But as soon as the police come, y'all got y'all hands up. You know what I mean? As soon as life come, y'all want to hit the ground and y'all want to bang shit around. God, why y'all want to bang? Y'all want to bang everything around and get upset. When you did this in all actuality, so you're not as tough as you think. And guess what? You will be tested, like I said in the video earlier. So get your mind right. Focus on them kids. Take care of them kids. Teach them kids. You can't just be sitting there barking at them kids, but you doing something else. No, lead by example and put your kids first. And like Tyrese said, if it ain't for the better of his daughter, if it doesn't benefit his kid, then he won't be there. He not doing it. He won't be there. He is not doing it. He won't hang around certain people. He won't be in certain places. He won't do certain things unless it benefits his daughter. And that's what I'm on. My name Jason and Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. First I'ma get on my grind, then second stop wasting my time on shit less important. If ain't about money, I'm going the other direction. And third, I'ma do what I gotta to eat. Fourth, I'ma sew up the streets. Fifth, I'ma never quit dropping this heat. So as long as I'm breathing, you better get used to me. Sixth, I'ma get